Today we have a new electric RV jack from KOHREE. I'm going to get this installed on the trailer. I actually have two different kinds of electric jacks, one for each trailer. The one on my mother's completely broke, so I'm replacing hers with this one. And then mine is just a manual crank, so I'll be replacing that one with an electric just to have an electric. Now what's pretty cool about this one is that there's also a leveling right here on the top. So it's going to let you know if it's leveled right there without having to have a level. We're going to work on getting that one uninstalled. We'll work on getting this one installed. This one has one wire for the power. It'll have the ground built in, which will be as it's mounted on. But there is an extra wire if you're having issues with grounding. You got our bolts to install. And we do have a manual crank. So if your battery was to ever go dead, you could still crank it up and down manually. This also does come with a bag that you can cover it with. The first thing that I want to do is disconnect this battery. I also connected it to the truck so we have extra support. I'll show you this one. It's not even supporting. It's messed up. One of the gears is over on the ground. This whole thing is pretty busted up. If I open this up, we got gears missing. It just fell apart when we were trying to crank it recently to move it. And it's just been supported by mostly the stabilizers. So I definitely want to get this fixed. This is a size 14. Also, this is a size 14 for anybody that's wondering. All right. All right. Place this one in there. Oh, don't tell me that's not going to fit there. Oh no. I'm going to have to move that some. Okay. All right, good. At least we can flip this around. We'll flip these tanks around and we're good. All right, well, I wanted to see how it was all going to fit. I'm going to have to remount the plate for these tanks and bring it back some in order for the cover to fit. But for now, we're just going to leave it as is because this part does extend out further. So let's go ahead and get it mounted up and we're going to wire it in and test it all out. All right, so I took the power wire and I ran it where the existing one was and I cut it away and then I hooked it up to the existing fuse block on here. I'll probably look into getting a whole new fuse block eventually, but that is how we have it wired. So we're going to go ahead and reconnect the battery and test this out. Power on. We got LED light. If that is kicking up, then let's see. So far, so good. Now, it'd probably help if I was to put something. It actually goes a pretty decent height. It's not all the way, but I'm not going to extend it all the way out. We'll go ahead and get the truck moved out of the way so we can lower it and level it, and I can show you a little bit better. So up here we got this little leveler. Right here, you're going to get your leveling from both directions. This is a really horrible spot that I have right now, so it's really hard to get it leveled, but just to show you. And then also, here's where you're going to access your manual control to manually raise it and lower it. And then for just a quick demo of the manual one, so we just pop that off, put this on, and now we could go either way manually. That way, if you have a dead battery, you can still raise it and lower it as needed. So overall, this was a really easy one to install. You got your LED light that you can turn on and off right here. You got your other button switch for your retraction extending. It was super easy to bolt in, just 3 bolts, and that's it for the old one and the new one. You can adjust the height that you need for your trailer. So you can go a bit lower. I had to adjust it a little bit, but you can lower it. You can lower that foot, or you can raise it up depending on the height that you need. But overall, it's a really nice trailer jack. It's rated for 7,500 pounds, so it's going to work for pretty much all RVs out there. This one is about 3,500 pounds for the entire trailer, but that's definitely not the tongue weight. So overall, it's going to work for a lot of trailers out there. This is the first one that I've ever changed, and I got one more to do on my trailer, which is I'm going to do next. I also got to do some scissor jacks on this one because these scissor jacks are busted up, but I am glad to have a working jack now for this one because the other one just wasn't working at all and wasn't supporting anything at all. So we had like one scissor jack pretty much supporting this trailer, which definitely did not feel safe. Anyway, that's going to be my quick demo of the electric jack from KOHREE. Easy installation, works great. Great company. I've used a lot of their products. But thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.